Hello everyone, this is Aaron, a Yoga Beast here. Thank you for joining me for a Yin Yoga In and Out series. During this Yin Yoga series, we'll be practicing basic aspects of Yin Yoga. You will be guided to move into and out of postures. I will also be guiding you in the basic techniques of Yin Yoga, the basic physical techniques of Yin Yoga, so that by the end of the videos, you should have a grasp of how to practice Yin Yoga. Also, you'll have a grasp of numerous postures to practice on your own. You can always return to the videos to practice. So as you go through each video, I will be bringing you into the posture, then I will be taking you out of the posture. All right? So you will have the opportunity, once we get into the posture, to pause the video and then hold the posture for as long as you like, between 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, just depending on your comfort level. All right, so Yin Yoga is a practice of going into a posture, relaxing the body as much as possible, avoiding pain but still feeling sensation, and then holding the posture for an extended period of time. So once again, I will be bringing you into the posture. You can pause the video, hold the posture for as long as you like, and then come back to the video and move out of the posture at your own pace and move into the next posture. All right, so you can basically make this as long as you need it to be. All right, so thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy this series. Hello, thank you for joining me, Aaron, a Yoga Beast here for my In and Out Yin Yoga practice. So we'll be doing shoulders today. Today is a little bit different than the other videos that you have seen for the In and Out. So when we practice shoulders and stretching our shoulders, the amount of time that we hold shoulder stretches is much shorter than for any other body part. So when we're working on our hips, when we're working on our spine, we're actually able to hold these postures for much longer than when we are simply working on the shoulders. The shoulder muscles are much smaller and they also happen to open much faster than the rest of the body. So we'll not actually be holding the postures for the extended amounts of time that you would in a normal Yin class. I do find that stretching the shoulders helps to both stretch the shoulders but also opens the chest and opens the upper back, relieving stress on the upper spine. So while typically in a Yin class you're not practicing shoulders, today we'll be doing a shoulder practice, again to help alleviate any stress on the spine. Please be reminded we are not holding these postures for extended amounts of time. We'll simply be doing them for about 1 minute apiece, each posture. Hope you enjoyed today's class. So today, the first posture we'll be doing today is just lying on your stomach. Start by lying on your stomach. Down to your stomach. And the first thing we'll do is taking your right hand and extending it out perpendicular to the body. The thumb is approximately eye level, okay? So when we extending the arm out, bringing the whole body down to the floor, taking your left hand and placing it by your pectoral muscle, maybe looking down towards the floor. And then begin to roll onto the right hip, pressing your left hand into the mat to assist the roll. Okay. How far over you're able to go is a matter of flexibility. You can use a block here to place under your head if you need. Okay. How far over you roll is up to you, depending on the openness of your shoulder and of your pectoral muscle. Over time, you may be able to roll further and further and further. Try to relax in the shoulder, try to relax into the pectoral muscle. Always avoiding pain, just trying to find a level of sensation that's comfortable, and then letting go of any tension in the body. Continuing to breathe. Nice and slow in and nice and slow out. I'm going to slowly roll back onto the stomach here, rolling back towards the stomach. And now we're going to take the left hand and extend it out away from the body, perpendicular to the body. Shoulder down to the floor. Look at your thumb. Make sure your thumb is approximately eye level. Placing your right hand by your pectoral muscle. And then slowly rolling onto the left hip. How far over you're able to roll is dependent on the flexibility of your shoulder and of your pectoral muscle. Maybe using the block here, or a cushion, or a pillow, or a towel to elevate the head. No pain, looking for no pain. Trying to feel, but we do want a level of sensation in the body. If you're getting a sensation in the shoulder and in the pectoral muscle, you're getting the stretch that you're looking for. Now try to relax any tension you're holding in that stretch. And then just relax. Continue to breathe. Focusing the mind on the tension, focusing the mind on the sensation, focusing the mind on the breath, whatever works best for you. Now slowly working your way out of the posture by rolling back onto your stomach. Okay. Moving into the opposite arm again, once again, your right arm. This time the arm is going to be in a goalpost position, so the arm is pointing, or the hand is towards the top of the mat. And the elbow is approximately eye level here. Okay. Placing the left hand by the pectoral muscle, and once again, keeping the shoulder on the floor, slowly rolling over onto the right hip. You can use, once again, the block under your head to rest your head. And in this posture, we can bend our knees here. And breathe. Once again, try to relax into the shoulder. Try to relax into the pectoral muscle. If you think of your humerus, the bone between the elbow and the shoulder is externally rotating here inside the shoulder while we're stretching the muscle. We want to relax any tension in the shoulder if we can. This is an external rotation of the humerus in the shoulder. Couple breaths. And then slowly come back onto your stomach. Nice and slowly extend the legs long. Come back onto your stomach. Removing the block. And then once again, taking the opposite side. So the left hand is pointing away to the top of the mat. Elbow is approximately eye level. Right hand is by the pectoral muscle, rolling over onto the left hip. You can use the block once again to support the head if you need, or a cushion or a pillow. And then proceed to, when you're ready, bend the knees, placing the feet on the floor. Knees on the floor, rather. Feeling that stretch across the upper chest and the shoulders. So we are externally rotating the humerus in the shoulder. Try to relax the muscles as much as possible. Letting go of any tension. Deep breaths. Follow the breath with your mind. No pain. Let's slowly work our way out, extending the legs long on the mat. Rolling back towards center. Arms down. Move the block. This time, press up onto your elbows. Coming into kind of a sphinx posture here. So your shoulders are over your elbows. I want to take the left hand, cross it across the body so we're reaching away. So my left hand is reaching away from the left arm. And then slowly lower my upper body down onto the shoulder. So the hand palm is approximately face down if you can. Okay. Taking the right hand and placing it down by your side. Trying to bring the right shoulder down towards the mat. Feel that stretch across the outside of the shoulder. If you wanted to add on here, you can take the left knee and bend it, creating a little bit more leverage here. Think of the right shoulder coming down towards the mat. If you wanted to add on here, take your thumb inside the fist on the left hand, bend the left elbow, lift the head, place the chin on the heart, place the bone of the wrist on the chin and drop the weight of the head onto the wrist. And breathe, creating compression here. So we don't want the wrist on the soft part of the throat. We want the chin on the wrist. Breathe, relax. Try to find any tension in the body, no pain, just sensation. Again, you can just keep your arm stretched out long if you wanted to. Try to bring that right shoulder down towards the floor. And slowly lifting the chin, extending the arm long, bringing the left leg back down straight along with the right. Pressing the right hand into the mat, lifting up and liberating the left arm. Coming back into a sphinx posture. So shoulders are over elbows. Taking the right hand and extending it away from the right shoulder across the body, bringing the upper body down onto the shoulder, onto the tricep, bicep. The hand is facing down. Hand palm is facing down. Left hand is down by your left side. You can stay right here. If you wanted to add on, you can take your right knee and bend the right knee. This adds a little bit more torque or pressure into the posture here. Think of the left shoulder coming towards the floor so that your shoulders are almost touching the floor. You feel more sensation doing that. If you needed more, take your right thumb inside of your fist. Bend at the elbow, lift the head. Place the chin on the wrist, not the throat. Drop the head onto the wrist, creating compression here. And breathe. Wherever you're at, think of the left shoulder coming down towards the floor, feeling a little bit more torque there. Breathe. All right, so from here, let's begin to liberate by lifting the head, extending the right arm long, bringing the leg down, the right leg down by your left leg. Take your right hand, bringing it by your chest, and then laying back down onto the ground. Arms down by your side for just a moment here. Allow the shoulders to relax. Now this time we are going to bend the right elbow. So we're bending the right elbow, bringing it approximately eye level, okay, with the top of the hand down on the floor, okay. Your elbow may not touch the floor to start, but that's all right. So it's kind of like a reverse goalpost, where the last time we were in a goalpost position, this is like a reverse goalpost. The other one was external rotation. This is internal rotation of the humerus in the shoulder. Placing the left hand by the left pectoral muscle and then slowly rolling towards, lifting the left hip, coming on to the right hip. Once again, you can use your block to rest the head. Just do your best here. Hold. How far over you go is completely up to you. If you're feeling the stretch across the chest and across the shoulder, you're getting the stretch. Just relax as much as you can, letting go of any tension. This is internal rotation of the humerus in the shoulder, stretching the muscle and connective tissue. Continue to follow your breath and release any tension you may experience. From here, let's begin to roll back onto our stomach, slowly liberating the posture. Hips are down, torso is down. You can bring your hand back to neutral here. Taking the left arm, top of the left hand on the floor, elbow is bent. Elbow is approximately eye level. It may not be on the floor at this point, but as you roll, it will touch the floor. Approximately a 90-degree angle, placing the right hand by the pectoral muscle and then rolling over onto the left hip. Right hip is up. Use the block if you need to support the head. And relax into the shoulder there as much as you can. Continue to breathe. Internal rotation of the humerus in the shoulder, stretching the connective tissue and the muscle. Relaxing any tension you may find in the shoulder. Anywhere in the body you can find tension, let it go. Observe the breath. And we'll slowly liberate the posture, coming down back onto your stomach nice and slowly. Removing the block, arms down by your side, and turn your head for just a moment. Notice your shoulders, how they feel. Placing your hands on the mat, pressing up. Coming to your knees. Okay. And then from this posture, this is called melted heart, or melting heart. So we can actually hold this posture. If you want to hold this posture, you can pause the video once we get into the posture. And you can hold this posture for 2 to 5 minutes, because it's not just getting into the shoulders, it's also getting into much larger muscle groups, so it's appropriate to hold this posture for a little longer if you like. That being said, bring the bolster or the blocks in front of you, coming to a tabletop position. All right. Then we can bring our forearms down to the bolster, leaving the hips up. We want the hips to be approximately above the knees, and then dropping down. Maybe you have your forehead on the block. Okay. or on the floor. Extending the arms long. Maybe you bring your chin towards the floor. Maybe you have your forehead stretching into the shoulder and the upper back here. Back muscles, spine is getting stretched here as well. Make any modifications that you need. Avoiding pain. We want to experience sensation. How much is up to you? Show you a little modification. Maybe bring your knees in a little bit more, into more of a child's pose. This might be enough for you as well. So this may be a little easier. So knees forward, dropping the hips, head is down, shoulders, hands, arms forward. Still getting that stretch across the upper back and into the shoulders. You can pause the video here, hold here for 2 to 5 minutes, whatever works for you. Observing the body while you're releasing tension, avoiding pain, letting go. From here, wherever you're at, whether you're in a child's pose version or the melted heart version, slowly lift the head. Maybe liberate the arms simply by placing the elbows on the floor and then pressing your hands into the floor, bringing the chest up. Roll the shoulders down the back. Come to a seated position, bringing the feet in front of you, removing any blocks or bolster, lying back onto your back. Arms are down by your side, holding stillness here. Shavasana, allow the feet to fall out. The hands, palms are face up. Maybe just tuck the shoulders under a little bit so your heart comes up just a touch. Totally relax the body here. Shavasana allows the body to integrate all of the work that we have done. Allow the mind to wander. Allow the breath to become normal. And from here, if you'd like to pause the video, feel free. Hold this posture 2 to 5 minutes, whatever works best for you, allowing the body to integrate the work you've done. When you're ready, begin to move your feet and your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Elbows, shoulders, knees, and then slowly, in your own time, in your own way, make your way up to a seated posture. Maybe you like to sit on a block. Maybe you like to sit on the floor or a cushion. Helps to open the hips up. And just hands down on your shins, knees. Roll the shoulders back, close your eyes, and just for a moment notice. Just notice the work that you've done. How does your upper body feel? Inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhaling the hands to heart center. Thank you for allowing me to share my journey and for allowing me to bear witness to yours. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today for the In and Out Yin series. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.